Alright, boys and girls, Screen913 here with Piff Zero, one of my announcers from Team Dragon Ball Z League. And this is a quick tutorial video to help newcomers and anyone, really, get a better understanding of the mechanics of Dragon Ball Z Tenckaichi 3, which is the game we use to do Dragon Ball Z League. This mainly is because starting in Season 2, we're going to give you a lot of customization options, and it's best to know what those options are actually doing for you. So, I'm going to very quickly cover the basics of what things are, so you can get an idea of what to do and not to do. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, we're going to give you guys a little bit of the a lowdown of the basics. Now, first of all, you have your character. You have regular dashes, which do not use Kai energy. First of all, let me give you a lowdown of the bar up at top. Most people have this down by now, but you see the green health bar. Up above that, you'll see little arrows. That's how many health bars you have. So you have the current health bar plus that many, which means if you see 3 green arrows like you do, they have 4 health bars. Beneath that, you'll see yellow vertical bars. That's your Kai energy, which is used to do moves, Kai Blast, all sorts of things, Dragon Rushes. And then beneath the portrait of each character, you'll see a number. Like, for example, below Oob you see 4, below Pikkon you see 5. Those are your blast stocks. Those are for your Blast 1 moves, which are very different, and I'll get into those and what they do in a second. So first, let's talk about Dragon Rushes. You have regular rushes, which are like this. They don't cost any energy, nothing like that. And then you have Dragon Rushes, which are a much faster version of it, like this. This, as you can see, is faster, and it can last as long as you want it to, but you can see it takes down your energy. In this form, you can also fly through walls and the obstacles and things like that, but it drains your energy. So, whenever you see like a special ability that says energy is halved when in Dragon Dash or something like that, it means that the energy expended while in Dragon Dash becomes less. There's also a second version of Dragon Dash where if you press it again, hang on, you'll go even faster and appear behind them, like that. You'll see that happen a lot in Dragon Ball Z League, actually, and again, that also takes up Kai energy. So you have your regular dash, and then the one where you appear behind them. Great for dodging things, but it uses up energy. And of course, you also have Dragon Dashes that go up. Come on. And straight down. And that uses up energy as well. What else? Now that we got that covered, let's go into regular rush attacks. Rush attacks, now most people, we've been getting this confused. Rush attacks are not the cutscene where you charge them and attack them. Rush attacks are just your regular hand-to-hand combos like this. This is called a rush attack or a rush combo. So when you see an ability that says this increases rush attacks or rush combos or rush anything almost for the most part, it's talking about this hand-to-hand. And there's lots of finishers you can do with this. Not too important to knowing how it works. Just know that this is a rush attack. Alright, all this stuff, these are all rush attacks. Get down there. Yes, go ahead.
Even that push?
Well, that's like a finisher.
Even when you knock people away?
Yeah, that's a finisher for it. That's one of the finishers. You have different types of finishers. You have that push, you have an energy one, where, hang on, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, where you just use your energy to knock them back. You have all sorts of things. Now, here's another one. You have, when you finish a rush combo, you have several methods of following it up. Like, let's say, for example, you knock someone back. You can charge after them like this and hit them again. But there's a limited number of times you can do that. You can only do it, on default, you can only do it once. I think some characters can do it twice. You also have the ability to vanish attack, like that. But again, you have the same restriction. You can only do it once, some characters maybe twice, in normal mode, unless you have an ability that increases that. So that is called Dragon Homing. This one right here. Hang on, I didn't do it right. This is because I suck at this game. Dragon Homing is where you knock them back and immediately chase after them. That's dragon homing right there. If you see an ability that increases dragon homing, it would let you go after them more than once. You can chain together dragon homing and vanishing attacks, like this. Come on. Like...
Don't push yourself.
What the... No! See, this is why everyone asks, why doesn't Squee do matches? Because Squee can't do matches.
Because then it would be unbalanced.
Like that.
Zero to always win.
So you can charge after them and then vanish attack. So you can link two together, but that's it. That's your limit unless you add a custom ability that lets you do more. Now we're going to go into these little blasts. These are called Rush Kai blasts. So when it says Rush Kai blast, this is what that's talking about. You have a charged up form, which does more damage, and you have smaller forms. And everyone's character is different. But if it says Rush Blast, that's what it's talking about. These can be deflected, they can be reflected back at you, and you see them used very often in Dragon Ball Z League. Now, I'm going to go into... Yes, go ahead.
I may be remembering this wrong, but doesn't Dragon Rush also automatically knock away Kai Blasts?
Correct. If you are in Dragon Rush mode, this mode right here, and someone shoots Kai Blast at you, they'll automatically be deflected. Now, I'm not going into the lot of smaller mechanics like how to do these things because it's computer versus computer. But
right.
Yes, you're absolutely right. That way people could be like, wow. So if he's in a Dragon Rush, he'll always deflect Kai Blast. Now I'm going to show you guys the advantages of max power mode because it does more than just letting you do your... actually, no, you know what? I should save that for later. I am so unorganized. Let's go into Blast 2 moves, which are your kind of your special moves. They use up the yellow energy bars. Everyone has different ones, but most of them share the similar themes. Like, for example, Oob has the Super Kamehameha, or the Kamehameha, which has an uncharged mode like this, which does around, 6,000-7,000 damage, and then a charged mode, which takes much longer, but as you can see, does a lot more damage.
Credible.
Right, that's a Blast 2. This is also a Blast 2 move. Now, these are what a lot of people confuse for rush attacks. They are not. They are just another form of Blast 2.
You mean us as the commentators?
Yes, us as the commentators. And people in the forums, too, because us as the commentators call them that.
Right.
Now, it does get a little
We are
confusing.
misdirecting people.
It does get a little confusing because those are called Rush Blast 2s. To differentiate between...
I'm not going to call them Rush Blast 2s.
Well,
silly.
I'm letting them know because that's what the capsules will call them. So when it says this increases a Rush Blast 2, you know what it's talking about.